Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Let's talk about the GGPI, or the SPAC, or Special Purpose Acquisition Blank Check Company, that's going to be bringing Polestar public, that just got approved. The AK just came out moments ago, and we've seen a rise in the share price. This went beyond 13% today. Another fantastic entry point. We talked about this in the Discord this morning, and this was a great run for everyone who invested in this. Congratulations for sticking it through. I still think we have some gains tomorrow, and then we've got traders and we've got investors. Investors, you're going to look to hold on to your position. Hopefully you were buying under 970, or that 52-week low that we talked about. And for those day traders, you're going to want to sell out of your position, I believe, before this ticker symbol changes. So you want to find an opportunity tomorrow to get out of your position at this run up, at the peak. We're going to be taking a look at the charts tomorrow very closely. For those of you looking to exit your position, this is not a recommendation to buy or sell. It sure is going to sound like it, but let's get straight into the video. So the first thing that I want to take a look at real quick, I want to take a look at the 8K that just came out moments ago, and this 8K form just has the number of votes for 60 million against 1.7 million. And up here, down in this last line, you can see the business combination proposal was approved, having received 4 votes from the majority of outstanding GGI common stock entitled to vote on the proposal. So there we go. It is official. This is going to happen, and this is pretty exciting news considering all of the volatility with SPACs year to date and how many got terminated and postponed. We also had some news about Polestar granted a U.S. patent for electrical vehicles with a dual battery system. So that was also good news that came out today. And then tomorrow we have the 2022 Goodwood Festival of Speed, and I wouldn't be surprised if this announcement of the Polestar 5 or even the unveiling of the Polestar 2 DST Edition 270 would be another catalyst that just helps to bring this stock price up tomorrow. Now, if we look at the Instagram page for the CEO, you can see they are getting in gear for that event. So that's pretty exciting. Now, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. And a lot of people were having trouble getting into the meeting today, but no worries because this was approved. Now, if you're looking to start a brokerage account, you're trading with something and you're looking to spend someone else's money, you can get 5 additional free stocks with any deposit. Just deposit $1. All you got to do is $1. You're going to get 5 free stocks. Check this out in the comments below. Thank you to Moomoo. Moomoo is where I'm getting my news feed from, and that's how I got alerted about this 8K coming out. So I want to take a look at Market Watch because today we know that the Fed spoke, and tomorrow the Fed's supposed to speak. Fed Chair Powell testifies on monetary policy at the Senate Banking Committee, and I don't think that we're going to see volatility in the market tomorrow. I think that this will just be a repeat of what he said today, and pretty much Fed Chair Powell is just focused on price stability and maximizing employment, and anything outside of his lane, he's just going to shoot it down like he did today. So I see that just being a repeat tomorrow, but we are going to want to look at those initial jobless claims. So we are expecting, as demand goes down, to see a little bit of job loss. This is going to be expected. So that's what I expect to see tomorrow, a little bit of volatility in the markets, possibly another green day. Now, as far as supply and demand, Jerome Powell is beating demand down. He is trying to slow down the economy, just the way things are running. U.S. existing home sales fall for the 4th straight month as May prices skyrocket. So we're still seeing an increase of homes, but we're seeing that we're not building more homes, so we're not fixing anything on the supply side. So there's still a need for supply, but we're hitting demand. So it's not quite a full equation. They're hoping that demand and supply will balance out. Now, the president did speak today. He said that there will be a federal gas tax holiday, and that's their latest strategy to make sure that people, aren't feeling as much pain at the pumps. But we know this is going to take time. I don't think anybody's seen the prices drop today, but we have seen that crude oil has dropped significantly. If you take a look at this chart, you can see it was up here at that critical level of 120. Above 120 is extremely bad. Now we're sitting at 103. So it is tapering off. So be careful with those USO stocks. And something else I like to look at besides oil, because as oil comes down, we see a rebound in tech stocks, is I like to look at those copper futures. Not only is this very critical for our EV technology, but just building in general. They call copper Dr. Copper because it's an indicator of economic strength. And you can see it's been weaker in the past, 2016, back here early 2020, and now it came down to try and find some support, but it is low right now. It's low. It's lower than it's been. So that's the 1 month view. You can see it's down here. We're going to want to see that uptick. So pay attention to Dr. Copper. Now, if we take a look at the options, and this is what I was talking about in the Discord, feel free to reach out in the comments or get me on Twitter if you'd like to join us in the Discord. We would love to have you. Now, June 24th, that's this week, we've seen out of the money calls at an elevated increase, I would say here. But what is really, really unique is look at the number for July 15th. We've got 66,000. So give yourself some time, unless you know that you have a catalyst like tomorrow. It looks like some people are betting that this is going to go down before the end of the week. So maybe tomorrow it peaks, but I would expect some people to take some money off the table tomorrow, because people have been waiting on this for so long and nobody wants to play the game. It's a scary market right now that we're in. There's a lot of fear in the market, so expect people to take profits. Let's take a look at the charts. This is the area right here where we seen that decrease in the share price when the SEC was talking about SPACs. SPACs are not a favorite thing for the SEC. It looks like the SEC wants to make these more like IPOs and make them a little bit more rigorous, but the CEO did a great job of coming out, and I believe they are very transparent. Polestar is. So I think their projections are going to be pretty good, but obviously they did make adjustments to their projections for this year with their trouble with China. And we're also hearing that Tesla is also having trouble with China. That's going to be impacting their operations. That came out today. So this was a great buying opportunity. Of course, it rallied. We're expecting another rally tomorrow. And I want to show you the size of these rallies. If we take a look, this after hours time frame right here, we have about a 13% run is what we're expecting before profits are being taken. So this is not a huge surge that we're seeing. So tomorrow, I would be looking for that resistance level, look for that red candle sell-off, and then be sure, for those of you that are day trading, to take profits off the table. Don't be too greedy. Look for typically a 20% run, and then you're going to run into some resistance. Now, obviously, I can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow, but that's just a general rule of thumb. That 20% mark is something you're going to want to watch out for. But this 13% has been a trend that I've seen as far as TA is concerned for a running percentage. Now, tomorrow, it's been approved. Maybe that removes a little bit of fear, so it could be different tomorrow, but I do expect to see a pretty nice bounce tomorrow, and then maybe some people to take money off the table before the market closes tomorrow. That's all I got. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give the video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.